Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Hold on, I have to cough. There we go, that's better. I almost sound like a person now. Let's go to Zurich for today's daily challenge, where we will only get one manner of upgrade, and if it's a bridge, hey, free road tiles. Only on the bridge, though. So that's nice. Good morning, Hulkamat, Trombone, Dalek, Sunflare, Space, Coffee Cafe. Sunny was here first. It is Tuesday, my friends. Tonight, assuming I don't feel like shit, which, I probably won't feel like shit. Tonight, we will begin Baldur's Gate 3. It will be Baldur's Goog 3, or whatever the funny joke titles are. Well, let's run this red road right down straight into here. Sunny with the wiggling arm emoji from LEJ. That's neat. I like that. Oh, goodness. Allow me to describe for you now the horrors of having a cat. My cat has decided that any potentially open space that is presently restricted from her is grounds for clawing and scratching and whining and meowing. I have closets in my hallway, right? And the cat has decided that she wants to be in the hallway closet. There's nothing in the hallway closet, and before the cat got spayed, she would pee in the hallway closet. So I don't let the cat in the hallway closet because I'm afraid she's going to pee in there. There's nothing the cat could want in the hallway closet. That's actually a downright lie. I keep cat treats in the hallway closet. I also keep all of the equipment I need for work that I'm not presently using at any given moment, along with their various bags and cases. There's all sorts of shit in that hallway closet. But do you know what is not allowed in that hallway closet? Is a cat. So I keep the door closed, and the cat will jump up and paw at the door and scratch and scratch and scratch and scratch and scratch and scratch. It's very annoying. She does the same thing with my pantry door, my bedroom closet, the bottom two drawers of my dresser, any door that can open. Cats do like closets, small confined spaces. This is true. And listen, the closet is a small confined space. She's still not allowed in there. One would think, listen, I'm attempting to engage this animal in rational conversation. You would think that after repeated insistence that no, Nora, you are not allowed in the closet, she would realize. It is a simple concept, basic words, and yet they elude the cat's understanding. It's almost as if she doesn't speak English. What a wild concept that would be. Now then, these reds need to get over to here. I could run them down here, hook them up with this yellow road, and perhaps I should, given that it's only Friday and we're not going to get anything until Monday. So, you come down this way, swing over thusly. Alright, so the three of you are going to come over here and get yourself over to this business place. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna share a road with the yellows for a while, just until we get another bridge. We get another bridge, we cross the limit all by ourselves, and then we will poof the river away, and it will be as if in Mean Girls, the limit does not exist. It's a pretty terrible joke, but hey, what are you gonna do? Not sure how much cat brains accept owners as actually in charge. No, absolutely not. No, there is no deference to authority here whatsoever. Absolutely not. One would think there should be, but no. No, absolutely not. This cat, no. Alright, so we got a roundabout, which, not necessarily the best thing. By which I mean, bad. But we'll make do with what we've got, I suppose. If we stick the roundabout right here, and then toss this out that way. That only looks a little bit stupid, I bet. Here, we can make it look ever so slightly less stupid by doing this. You need to point that away instead of there. So you go into the roundabout. Beiges go off here. Oh my god. Seriously, greens? Seriously? I've had one bridge this entire freaking run. You are now gonna... boy. Okay. Alright, fine. Listen. Listen, friends. We're alright. You come down here, swing in that away. The five of you are going to be supporting this place. Meanwhile, the 1, 2, 3 of you will come in here. If we ever get a traffic light, we can stick it there, but hopefully we don't have to do that. You come down this way, bing off like so. These 3 greens are going to wind up servicing this business from way over here. This is completely and totally fine. All of this, I see no problem at all here. No problems whatsoever. Good lord, do I need a bridge or a motorway or both of those things. See, if I get a motorway, I'd probably just grab these 3 greens and motorway them out here. They have the most ridiculous road. If I get another bridge, and we'll think about it. No, no, Blues. Blues, you're not allowed to... Okay. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. It's gonna be Sunday night. We'll get something else on Monday morning. What do we have? We have a bridge. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna take these 2 dark blues. We're gonna swing them right through this tunnel, straight into this business. That's gonna be fine. You know what a good thing is, by the way? Let's talk about a good thing that has happened. Well, first of all, let's figure out this bridge situation. So we've got greens and beige. You know what? I think the thing to do vis-a-vis bridge is to take all of these reds that are in the middle of everything and just kind of not with them, actually. These go off here. These come over to here. We stick this roundabout in basically the same place. Okay. Here's... Nope, wait. I'm doing a bad thing that I can't actually do. You come down here, because the yellows still have to get here, too. This bridge doesn't just exist for beiges and greens. It was here before them. So, the reds are going to come over here, swing down that away, come up here, and do this. So that they're isolated, and they go off to this circle. Doing that is going to take a whole bunch of pressure off of this roundabout, thereby making it somewhat feasible that it could temporarily sustain the 3 different businesses it needs to sustain. You, right here, are not the worst thing that could have happened in the world. You just suck. Come down here, swing out like so, boop into there, and now you can come right here. Great. The 3 of you service this business. You go off that away. These reds finagle their way over to here. And that is basically fine. Okay. So Elgato. People who know streaming have heard of Elgato. They're a big hardware manufacturer in the space. Javis88H asks, what is the goal of this game? It looks cool. It is cool. I very much enjoy mini motorways. Basically, the objective is you need to get people from houses of a certain color to the corresponding businesses. So this beige business right over here needs beige people. People who live in beige houses. You have to one thing you'll notice if you play mini motorways or talk about it is you have to be very careful and deliberate with your language lest you offend everyone. So we need to get people in beige houses to this beige business. Doesn't have to be any particular beige house, but it does have to be a beige one. No red person is ever going to want it. No person who lives in a red house is ever going to want to get to this beige business. No person who lives in a dark blue house is ever going to want to get to this green business, and so on. And the way we do that is by drawing roads. If you've ever played Mini Metro, which is a very similar concept, it's from the same company. Coffee Cafe has redeemed a treat for Nora. Well, that seems like a good idea. Let's take, incidentally, I'm going to run this red road down this way so that I can take these 3 dark greens right here. Boop, 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 boop. We're going to kill all this road. We're going to kill that. We're going to have motorway number 1 swing over like so. So these 3 greens go off that way. This has the additional bonus effect of allowing me to add another beige house to support this beige business. So we need to get, again, people in beige houses to beige businesses, and so on. And we do that by drawing roads, and in addition to roads, we have various upgrades and things that are available to us on, every week, every Monday morning, you get a new thing, and you can use your thing to upgrade your road system. Like right here, I have this neat little roundabout. It's a roundabout. You come in, you do a circle, you go off in directions. Or we get motorways, or we get tunnels or bridges and that sort of thing. And every day there's a new daily challenge, and the special modifiers today are you only get 1 choice of upgrade instead of the usual 2, and today bridges don't require road tiles. The town, I think this is Zurich, so this map is based off of Zurich, Switzerland, and there are maps for like Los Angeles and New York and Wellington, New Zealand. The company that makes the game is based in New Zealand, that sort of thing. You probably meant platform. You did probably mean platform. Doy. Yeah, I'm playing on Steam. I know there is an iOS version. I think there's a Nintendo Switch version as well. Not so sure about PS5 or Xbox, but yeah. It could be. It's entirely possible that I'm just wrong and misremembering. Okay, now, thankfully, blessedly, we have received another bridge. And because we have received another bridge, I think it is time to kill this roundabout. It's time to kill this roundabout and do something better with our roads and therefore our lives. Let's take... We're going to have these 3 beiges go up and over and in like so. And then these 2 yellows, these 3 yellows rather, are going to come out here, use this bridge, which will ever so slightly redraw, so as to separate it from this road, like so. Bang. So now the yellows and the beiges each have their own bespoke bridge, and we maintain the very important principle of 1 business, 1 road. If at all possible, the best and most efficient way, the best way to maximize your travel score here, which is what the game measures, the best way to get the most people to the most places before everything inevitably falls apart and dies is to adhere to the principle, 1 business gets 1 road. So yes, it is Mini Motorways. It is tremendous. I love it very much. Again, it is by the same folks who made Mini Metro, which is a very similar game based off of trains instead of cars. So as I was saying, Elgato, hardware manufacturers, they make, the stream decks, and they do microphones and lights and all sorts of streaming accessories, Twitch accoutrement, if you will. Don't, but if you will. Let's see here. These reds are kind of awkward. They're not in a great position. They could probably help out over here, or at least a couple of them could, like you two. You two could come down over to here, bing, bang, boom yourself like so. So now these 2 will probably wind up being primary supports for this one right here. That should be fine. You are a circle now. I don't love that. I also don't love that you're a circle now either. it kind of actually really sucks that all of the dark blue houses are like here and to a lesser degree here, and the dark blue businesses that need help are everywhere, actually. Well, the good news is it's Sunday, basically. And once it's not Sunday anymore, we can figure, oh, God. Okay. All right, game. Game, what are we gonna... Oh, boy. All right, give me a bridge. Okay. All right, so I've received another bridge, which is lovely. Here's what we're gonna have to do. This blue circle down here is in the most immediate trouble. We're gonna kill this road. We're gonna run these two blues up here. And now the three of them are gonna support that circle. That's gonna be fun. That's good. I like that. Well done. Next, we need... You know, actually, we're going to get more support for this blue circle, but it's not going to be from these two. These two are going to go right back to what they were doing, actually. Instead, these two dark blues right here are going to swing up there and support that circle, and that's going to be fine. But Goog, I hear you say, what about this dark blue circle? Well, friend, what if I told you that I had a stupid idea? And my stupid idea was to take these four from up here and swing them down thusly. That way... Wait a second, did I just use the one and only bridge I'm gonna get this? Fuck. I don't think I can do that. Son of bitch. Am I gonna get another? I don't have any bridges that have killed and I'm redrawn. So yeah, this is the shit. But Goog, I hear you say, isn't that a fucking terrible idea given that you still need to use that bridge for other stuff? Yes. Yes, it is, actually. All right, fine. You go off that away. So the three of you... Now, hold on here. If you go off that away, and you come over to here, you two can meet right there. Okay, I have something approaching a plan. I have something approaching a plan. These four blues are gonna come down this way. We're gonna do this, and this, and this. Just like that, over to here for use. No, wait, I think I lied. Because the greens have to... If we give them a little more room right there. Goodbye, tree. Okay. Okay. Good plan. We've got good plan things happening. Okay, so the greens that are here can swing. They don't actually need to cut through the rock face because we can just boop them up and over and around like so. Goodbye tree into here. Well, that seems pleasant, reasonable, and logical. I see absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. Now then, there is the minor problem of this business down here. This business down here, as you may have already guessed, is going to share in the bounty. So these dark blues are going to come up here into this roundabout. They're going to come down this way. And then They're going to go here and straight down here and into there. So this dark blue business will pull from these dark blue houses who are coming into this roundabout and down that way. These greenhouses will go up this way into this roundabout and make the most ridiculous snaky road imaginable into this square. This dark blue business will be serviced by these 4 guys over here. That actually isn't this bad. Coffee Cafe says if the yellow road with 1 house moves up, he thinks he can have 4 houses on the red circle and separate it off. Okay, so if this road goes up like this and just kind of... Basically, if this road was to do that, whoosh over here, then I can have these 4 red houses work together to support this business and have this business be segregated from... Basically just return to 1B, 1R, with these 4 red houses supporting this red circle and these 7 red houses stapled to this red square, which isn't necessarily a bad or false statement. You come up over here, we do that, we do that. We immediately invalidate everything I've done with the existence of this new yellow business, but, you know, one problem at a time, I guess. Hi there, yellow business. Can you survive until the end of the week? I mean, probably not. It's Wednesday evening, and you're not getting shit about shit for help until Monday. So, you know, if they go the other way around, you might sneak a road in. The other way around? Do you mean, like, through here? Like, oh, do you mean that I could... Hold on. I think I see where you're going with this. That I could have you... and you pop up that away. Let's see, the problem is there would have to be an intersection here. Like, I can't run the yellows down here unless there's an intersection there, so... Boop, boop. If I had, like, another roundabout, I could totally do that, but I don't, so I can't. Okay, please don't die. Given that, oh boy, it is Friday. We gotta get down. We gotta get cars down to you before the end of Friday, probably. Yeah, I don't really see a... Hi. Okay. Nora is still owed a treat. That's true. You know what? I forgot about that. Now, unbeknownst to everybody here, I did give her a treat right before the start of the show. So she's like interestedly looking at the treat jar, but she has not come running for one. So, interesting. Hi, Nora. I threw a treat at her. She's fine. Hello, Rach Yawsome. Okay, what are we doing about this? I don't know. This beige has gone circular, which is bad, but it's not the end of the world because we have these 2 beiges here. We boop that, and now we've got 4 going up to here, which is wondrous, except for the whole this thing problem. The whole this thing problem is bad. Okay, it is Sunday. This yellow is going to start dying any second now. Okay, if I get a motorway, this yellow's not dead. If anything else happens, the yellow's probably toast. That's a tunnel. Man, a tunnel is not quite the absolute worst thing I could have gotten there because I suppose traffic lights exist, but it's not good. Maybe the yellows on the beige road, yeah, can look after the yellow business, and the bridge can move the yellows down. So, oh, these yellows can come over here. thereby freeing up this bridge to bring these yellows down here. Well, shit, son. That might have saved this if I had seen it earlier. Instead, I betcha it's too late. But we'll give it our best. You go off that way. This still doesn't get greens here, but greens can get here via persistence and tunnelry. So that's not actually the end of the world or nothing. Yeah, we just persistence and tunnelry over to here. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna start setting up the Wordle and Immaculate Grid and Trivial Pursuit and all the other stuff that we usually do after I fail at the daily challenge, because, well, I am about to fail at the daily challenge. I don't want to spoil anything for y'all, but that's what's gonna happen. Oh, I never turned off the Wordle window, so you can just see that I'm okay. Here, let's rid ourselves of that, shall we? It'll be there in a moment. Okay, now then. We come over here. We have these yellows theoretically charged. Listen, buddy, if this one car gets down here before this circle fills up, this yellow's actually gonna be fine. And hey, that one car got there before that yellow filled up. This is actually gonna be fine for a while. Oh, friends. Okay. You go off that way. You go off that way. You two come down here. Service that. You are a circle that's starting to get a little bit backed up on account of having two houses for the entirety of your run thing. So, that's great. You can point up north. You two point there. You're fine. You're fine. This one, not fine. This beige, bad. These yellows, bad. Everything's fine. Everything's actually fine. Okay. We're coming toward the end of another week. What on earth do I need? I think I would take... the answer's not a roundabout. I mean, a motorway is always the answer. Like, the answer to the question, what do you want, is always a motorway, but... I'm going to move this yellow up to this road to support this business. Now that this business has caught up, I think the four of these can actually do a decent job supporting it. I kind of wonder about maybe switching over to these, but I can't... there's no great way to get the four of these yellows to support this business that doesn't involve a tunnel. So, speaking of tunnels, fuck. Well, let's just do this, and I suppose this. These three dark blues support that. These three dark blues support these two. And, oh, hi. Oh, if you're going to be right there, I can kill motorway number one. And if I can kill motorway number one, we just unlocked some possibilities. Okay. Let's kill motorway number one. Wait for it to come back. I'm going to point this red out this way. You... keep coming up with the most interesting ways to be a bastard, don't you? Okay, well, that, I suppose, answers the question of what the hell are we going to do with this motorway. Can you connect the top dark blue to the roundabout road? So this, I mean, we do have a whole bunch of dark blues here. There's no great reason why. Actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. We come down here, we kill all of this. That allows for a fair bit more in the way of the force. Yeah, we just get a whole bunch of dark blues. There's no way to finagle these such that they split and reunite. So they're all still going to come down this way. This dark blue here will just bop a tunnel go in that way. That's going to have to be fine. You go off like that. You go off like that. I'm still waiting to get this motorway back. Once I get this motorway back, which I think will be once this car comes home. That car comes home, I get the motorway back. These 4 yellows swoop over like so. Motorway number 1 straight down to there. Thanks a bunch. Can you flip some houses on the red circle road to face the red circle road? Oh, you mean this guy? Yeah, probably that guy. That seems reasonable. So we still got 6 coming over to here. We got 7 going over to there. This is the most supported little red square in the history of the world. This is a terrible beige circle. 30 road tiles. Thanks. Really didn't actually need more road tiles, but I suppose it's the thought that counts. Now then, what are we gonna do about everything? Wine. It's my general philosophy to this point in life, and it's gotten me this far. We've got these. This red has gone circular, which is annoying, but what are we gonna do about it? Cry. Actually, hold on. I can swing a 3rd red house over to this business fairly easily, actually. Just with the power of... No, I can't, actually. Because I would have to point this red out here and then cut it that away. Which would defeat the purpose of... Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You reunite yourself with existence. Okay. This yellow circle was apparently just angry for a minute, but it's okay now. Great. These 2 dark blue businesses are hanging in there. This dark blue circle is thriving. These 2 dark blues may as well go into this lovely roundabout we have here. We have here 1 and exactly 1 beautiful, delicious roundabout for you, servicing multiple blue businesses. That's just excellent. This yellow guy down here is great. I never finished the story about Elgato. Elgato! You know them. They make streaming peripherals. They make the Stream Deck, which is a nice little collection of buttons you can hit that allow me to do such things as this. They recently released an update for the Stream Deck software where you can have your folders. You create a folder in Stream Deck and then you put more buttons in the folders so that you have more functionality and all that. You can have your folders automatically bop out to their header, to their leader folder or whatever after you press a button. So I go to my drops folder, I hit this button right here, and then a manually selectable countdown timer that I chose to set for 10 seconds. Samurai Sam with the Crab Rave. Good morning, Samurai Sam. A little countdown timer goes, and if I don't do anything in that folder within 10 seconds, it just bops me back out to my main folder, which is wonderful. What's not wonderful is the general disposition and comportment of this beige circle fuck right here. This beige circle fuck right here is kind of fucked. So, that's bad. I don't really know how to save that, but we can borrow something. Here, let's borrow something. Give me motorway number 1. There's a very slim chance that this actually works because, this yellow car has to get into this business, pick up its passenger, come back through this tunnel. This beige road here is just toast. Here, have that. Anyway, the yellow guy from there had to come through this tunnel, go all the way down here, get this motorway to exist now, swing up like so, boosh and off into boosh, just like there. Ferme la boosh. Ferme la. No, okay. Bridgeway la fuck. Oh God. Bridgeway la fuck is a, I don't know. French parody skunk? Well, I was going to say that Bridgeway la fuck is a good title for the episode, but now I'm partial to French parody skunk. Oh, good God. Okay. Yeah, Ferme la bouche. It's French for shut the fuck up. That's basically how my French teacher used it. Ow, ow, my eye. Oh, I'm not supposed to get pudding in it. This red can point south, like so. Ow. This red can point west, so as to be optimized. Okay, well, good news is we've got this motorway here ferrying a whole bunch of beiges up that way. And you know what? If, ow, my eye. Seriously now. If this beige is just going to be supported by that motorway, then we can awkward staple these other beiges to things and such, right? Yeah, we can just draw that road that doesn't make a ton of sense to support this business over here that doesn't have a ton of potential. Oh. Hold on. I think this beige business is telling me that having one and exactly one house supporting it is bad. Which is an interesting position for that business to take, but, you know, you have to carve out a stance in negotiation. It's very important. This red circle has finally gotten around to dying. This red square has come into existence. Neither of those are good, to be clear. You point down that away. You come up to here. This yellow business has been completely and totally ignored for so long that it is now unsalvageable. So, good on me. Well done. My temporary fix wound up killing everything. 2,374 commuters sure is a number. It feels like a decent one, honestly. Hey! Okay, I will take top 3% in the world, even if it is not actually as good as the Samurai Sam. Drop those Samurai Slams in the chat if you've got them. Curses. Foiled again. Would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for the meddling kids and your dog. Now, sadly, metal is a 6-letter word, and samurai is a 7-letter word. Slam is a... Here, I feel the shame of defeat. There. There's an E somewhere in the word, but it is not there. Okay. It could be, plank. Now, granted, plank is not a word, so probably isn't that. What about... Oh, come on, Goog. There are 1,000 words that it could be. Just pick one. Like... I can't think of E words that don't also have A's, which is bad. There are, again, a whole bunch of them that there could be. Why am I having trouble with this? I can't be rest. Oh, hey!
I pledge allegiance to Mini Motorways of Dinosaur Polo Club, and to 1B1R, for which it stands, until we build one roundabout, Octo Road, the roundabout that kills everything for all.
Thank you, Samurai Sam, for coming in with the Prime Gaming sub. 33 months in the Goog troop. 33 months of being able to drop all of those lovely tier 1 emotes that you see right there. Thank you, Sam. What in God's name is this word? I think Sunny put something in chat. Could be clove. You know what? It could absolutely be clove. That's a word. No, it can't be clove because E is the last letter. Well, we learned a thing. There's an L. Okay. Let's see. It could be lever, actually. There's nothing saying that it can't be. It's not, but it could have been. And we've put in 3 of the letters, which is great. Now, it can't be loser, which means we don't get to talk about just how Law and Order drop-worthy the Mean Girls trailer is. So I'm just going to mention that there's a trailer for the Mean Girls musical on the movie adaptation of the musical adaptation of Mean Girls, which it's okay. So there's a movie which is based on a musical, which is either based on the movie or adapted from the same source material as the movie, and the movie was adapted from a book. That movie has a trailer, which is on TikTok. And now I'm going to hit the Law & Order drop for entirely non-Renee Rapp related reasons. Try saying that 3 times fast. Could be Liner. Could absolutely be Liner. It is, in fact, Liner. Thank you, Sunflare Space. Tremendous group effort on the Wordle today. Let us draw some connections. Oh, God. Oh, the flash between the dark mode of Wordle and the not dark mode of Connections is awful. New York Times, give me a dark mode Connections, damn you. Give me a dark mode Connections. Curses. All right, we need, let's see here. Salt and dust are both superfine powders. And actually, I think I'm onto something. Salt, dust, pollen, and pepper are all superfine powders, right? There are no, I don't see any, yeah. There are no other superfine powders here, so. Nope. Okay. Well, shit. Dust and pollen are pollutants, kind of. They're allergen. Actually, yeah, it's probably salt is the one that's wrong here. And dust, pollen, and pepper are like allergens or irritants or something. And that being the case, we should say smoke is another one, right? People are, yeah, most likely that sounds right. Okay, things that make you sneeze. Sure. Yeah, sponge, mop, broom, and rag are all, cleaning implements. That makes sense. Cleaning supplies. Now then, salt, fat, acid, and heat. That's like the title of a book, right? That's a cookbook. There's a cookbook called, yeah, The Elements of Cooking, according to this guy. Now then, Magnum, Monk, Tracy, and Shaft, these are all TV detectives. Because Monk was the detective with the OCD. Magnum was Tom Selleck. This is Dick Tracy. And this last guy over here is a bad mother, shut your mouth. Titular fictional detectives. Hooray! So we got the connections in 5, which isn't perfect, but hey, you know what? Nothing in life is. Let's take a look at yesterday's immaculate grid. We need Nationals, Reds, Cardinals, Tigers, Red Sox, and Dudes What played third base in at least one game. And for this bottom middle square, Sonny's already hit the command. We must remember Pedro Martinez. Yes, indeed, Pedro Martinez. Rather famous. Former, not National, but Expo. Same history. Anyway, a Boston Red Sox player who played for the Cincinnati Reds. Most famous is probably going to be Bronson Arroyo, but we'll go with the dude the Red Sox traded Bronson Arroyo for, Willie Mo Pena. Oh, Willie Mo Pena, you could hit the ball really, really, really fucking hard. Just not, a lot. Anyway, a Red Sox player who played for the Cardinals is Jeff Suppan. A St. Louis Cardinal who played third base for at least one game is Daniel Descalso. Let's make a St. Louis Cardinals related deep cut there. A Cincinnati Red who played third base is Ryan Freel. And a Washington Nationatspo who played third base for at least one game is, can I think of any good ones? I mean, I've got Zimmerman and Rendon, but they're fairly obvious. I can't think of Scott Cooper. Scott Cooper was an Expo and a third baseman. Haha, what? What do you mean Scott Cooper? Scott Cooper was an Expo and also a third baseman, wasn't he? God tried to get fancy with my deep cut. Curses! I failed and have brought shame and death upon my family. Curse every last thing that has ever been a thing. We'll take Ryan Zimmerman with our tail between our legs. Scott Cooper was not an expo. God curses. Oh well. So now we need to name some tigers, which you'd think would be easy, even with these teams. But man, Tony Clark was a tiger. I think Willie McGee fits this one. I think Willie McGee was a tiger. Was Willie McGee a tiger? Willie McGee was not a tiger. Well, oh well. Fortunately, we were already in bang fuck it mode. So that's nice. Ow. I don't think Andre Scalaraga fits this square. I think that's a bit ambitious. Let's just do this thing that we always do when we need a dude. Hey, I was wrong about so much stuff. Curses. All right. Well, listen, we got to name some weird dudes. Like we got to remember Jeff Suppan. I got to pull Daniel Descalso out of my ass, which is going to be great for my rectal health. Anyway, here's the thing that I don't think we showed off on yesterday's stream, but Trivial Pursuit has a daily challenge. You get 6 trivia questions, 15 seconds for each one, and if you get them all right, hey, you get all 6 wedges. So that's nice. What computer-generated TV host got his first year? That's Max Headroom. Okay. What country was President Bush when he was suddenly taken ill at a state dinner? It was Japan, wasn't it? Yeah, he puked in Japan. In 1891, Dr. James Naismith invented basketball. What product launched on January 2000? It was described by Steve Jobs. That was the iPhone. Okay. Which of these was not a battle in the American Revolution? Bunker Hill, Yorktown, Gettysburg. Okay, Gettysburg was a Civil War battle. In the Gabriel Garcia Marquez novel, how many years of solitude are they? Fuck. Hey, I was right! I got all 6 wedges! I'm the greatest trivia man in the history of trivia men, according to this particular daily challenge of Trivial Pursuit Infinite. Good for me! Now let's immediately embarrass ourselves with, oh, no! I recognize this! We played this on stream! This is Until Dawn! I recognize that fence! What do you mean it's not Until Dawn? Shit! I really thought I recognized that fence. I was so proud of me until I wasn't. Okay, so we've got a fence, a general creepy snowy horror vibe, and a giant fuck you castle. Which Resident Evil game is the one with the giant fuck you castle and the enormous booby lady? Is that like 7? Is that 0? You know the one with Lady Lady Damascus. Oh boy. Just gonna type Resident Evil and pick the highest number I found. Thank you, Sunflower Space. Okay. It's not. It could be Resident Evil 8. I think that might be 2. It's Resident Evil 8, actually. Sunny thinks it's 7. All right, fine. It's not Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. We're going back to Resident Evil 8. It's Resident Evil Village, which I don't think is the one I clicked, but okay. I'll take it. Yeah, Resident Evil Village with creepy things and original platform Stadia. Sure, yeah, people absolutely played Stadia. You got creepy horror vibes. You got some fairly obvious Resident Evil user interface if you played Resident Evil. And then, yes, indeed, it's the one with the big tall booby lady, Lady Damascus. Oh no. Oh, she probably gonna kill you. Okay. Don't let Lady Damascus eat your face. It's a good rule of thumb for pretty much everything. So, folks, that is gonna do it for us here today, on Good Morning Mini Motorways. Later tonight, assuming all goes as planned, we will be back and we will begin Baldur's Gate 3. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. We're probably gonna spend like an hour and a half creating a character and then get killed in the first battle. Just, as a thought. But that will be later tonight. Until then, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.